Good evening. Happy Friday evening, everybody. How are you guys? How are you guys? Can't see me. Well, that was awkward. How is everyone? Pulling up my Zoom. I am expected to be joined by Dad with a phone soon. I thought he'd be on by now. How's everybody? I'm having a good Friday. How about you guys? Hopefully you guys are doing well. Let me take a look at chat. Oh my gosh, Yolanda, thank you so much. Hey guys. So let's just give it just a minute and let everybody join. And then we're going to get started on this horrific case. Oh, he's on his channel? He'll hop on when he's ready. Yeah, DWAP finally got his hat. I ordered it 2 months ago. 2 months ago. And he finally got it today. So you guys are going to have to check it out. Hey, Romad. So I want to thank everybody who filled out my survey. If you didn't see my survey earlier on my last live, since I hit the 15K mark on my original channel, I wanted to give everybody an opportunity to kind of tell me what they like so far, what they don't like so far, you know, things like that. So if you haven't seen it, please check out my last video. The hat is pimpin'. So yeah, what we're talking about is the Diana Keel case. If you didn't catch it last time, when I talked about this case, actually the only time I talked about this case, her family called in and spoke with me directly. Her brother didn't want to be on air, which I understood. He shared with me the GoFundMe, which I just read that the family is coming to America on Sunday to be with her children. And I want to thank each and every one of you who helped make that possible for this family. This guy is from Nashville, North Carolina. So yeah, like I was saying, her family is now able to come over here and be here for her children. She has an 18-month-old, or I mean not month-old, an 18-year-old and a 10-year-old boy. Oh, look who decided to join us. He's muted. Oh, wait, hold up. That's my bad. Hold on. I guess I better put my headphones in. Can you hear me? Hello? Can you guys hear Dad? Because I can't hear him. Sometimes I think it's better that way. Can you guys hear him or no? Because I can't hear him through my headphones. You know, it's always something or another. Mike, talk. Where'd he go? He got off. Alrighty then. He'll be back. Everything's set up right on my end. It must be his end of the deal.
Check 1 2. Check it 1 2. I got the microphone. Yeah, I got you.
I can't hear you.
You hear me? Oh, I'm there.
Everybody else can hear you but me.
I'm there. I see myself.
Mike?
I see myself in your microphone. I see it. I'm in Zoom. I'm there. I hear you. Yes. For fuck's sake, it's you. For fuck's sake, it's you, Jay. For fuck's sake, it's you.
Mike?
I'm there. I'm here always.
Why can't I hear you?
Because you don't have me in, because I'm on. Turn me on in OBS. I'm here.
Oh, you guys can't hear Mike either?
Because I'm not in OBC.
We'll just make him think you can hear him.
I'm in OBS.
I'll scare everybody, and I'll just make you think you can hear him. I can't hear you, Mike. What the hell? Who are you talking to?
You can hear me? You can't hear me?
I can hear you.
Turn me on in Zoom or in OBS.
Mike? This is weird. Like, I've never had this problem before.
Check. Oh, God.
What am I doing wrong? Oh, my God. He's over there just yapping away, and I can't hear a damn thing he's saying. Like, I don't need lips, dude.
I'm making fun of you.
I can see that sweet hat, though.
I can hear you.
Maybe let me take him off.
Hey, I'm here. That was me that time, but I've been here the whole time.
I'm so sorry. Okay, so I hope there's not like an echo.
There shouldn't be an echo because I have my volume down and everything's down, and I was just making fun of you guys the whole time.
Oh my God! Well, I couldn't hear like through the. Okay, whatever. It works now, so thank God we're good. So I was just telling everybody.
Oh, did you see everybody? Did you see that pimp hat I got?
Oh my God! Yes, everybody was commenting on that hat. Like, where'd you get that sweet hat?
What are you drinking out of today? Because I have a custom dad with a phone that somebody sent me too.
Well, guess what? La-di-da for you. I got a whiskey glass today that's etched just like yours, but it's a whiskey glass, but I don't have any whiskey to put in it. Oh. That's a problem.
Sometimes I put beer in my mug. Sometimes I put iced tea, but you'll just never know.
Well, we could tell it was a dark beer.
Yeah.
There is an echo, they're saying. Gosh darn it.
How can there be an echo?
It's because I don't have my headphones in. For some reason. Hold on.
You don't want to put your headphones in?
No, I do. I just couldn't hear you.
Turn your built-in output on Zoom. Turn your built-in output to headphones. I can hear you fine just fine.
OMG. Okay, I'm screwing the Yeti mic, okay? I'm just going to use my damn...
headphones mic.
Apple.
Oh,
crappy.
Shoot.
There. Oh, are you good?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I still can't freaking hear you. Like, what the heck?
You know, if we didn't have to fight technology, we'd be rocking these. Can we get a couple?
I don't know why.
Can we get a couple?
Zoom, everything's set up right. Like, I have everything going in Zoom.
But what's your output in Zoom? Are you video? Are you videoing through OBS?
Trying to read Mike's lips is very difficult.
Oh,
let's see.
Read this. I rock.
Audio and OBS. Mic, built-in microphone. We're gonna switch it to built-in microphone.
But you have to have the output set up to your output.
And then we're on multi-output device.
Oh, well, then you are. Okay. I don't know what your problem.
Not working.
Oh, well, you know, I'll sit here and chit-chat with these people for you. Hey, guys, welcome to Justice. I have a custom-made Jazz for Justice hat.
So we don't have to make... Can you guys hear now?
Jazz for Justice is live.
I can't hear him. I can't go live with him without hearing him.
So what we're going to talk to you guys about.
All right.
So Jay's got to figure all this out.
We're going to have to just do it old school.
I can hear you right now, just perfect.
I don't know. Like, this live is on crack. What's going on? I feel like this has worked every time except now. So if you guys can hear both of us, we're good now.
I can hear myself, and if I check on the YouTube,
let me check on the YouTube.
Perfect. Yeah, I'm perfect on the YouTube. I actually sound brilliant. Got this little.
All right, let me get rid of that background music. Okay, we're good now. That's just the way it's going to have to be. So what's up, man? So you have a sweet hat that someone really cool sent you. I heard that part of it. That was all I heard.
Oh yeah, this was a sick hat. I mean, this is a custom made J's for Justice hat.
My only problem with that is where's the S?
The S is black stitched.
Why would they do that?
I have no idea. Did you send them a logo that was just black and white, or should it be red?
I sent them a white one, and then they were like, oh, we need a different logo. Or I sent them a black one, and they're like, oh, we need a different logo. And I was like, okay. So I sent them a different logo, and they're like, all right, Jay, perfect. Then they sent me a thing of it, like a
The
example.
S is there. It's just stitched in black stitching.
I don't know why they would do that. It's so weird.
So is the boxes around. There's like a box around the T, the I, and there's like a circle around the 4 that's stitched.
I know what you mean, because I'm looking at my logo, so they're all supposed to be like white, but
yeah. So you should send them a picture, because then it actually, I'll take a better picture, because maybe they should send another one out. Fix it.
Oh, hey, Herbie Herb, or Herbie Herb, however you say it.
Herb.
Herbie Herb.
Barbie's here.
Bobby's here. Hi, Barbie.
Ginger Locks.
Ginger Locks? Is that your mom, Ginger Locks?
She has been over at the YouTube on mine, but I don't know if she came from your channel.
No, I said, is your mom Ginger Locks? Because you're a ginger.
My mom watches me now, and my dad watches me too, which is kind of scary for me. But she could be Ginger Locks, because both my parents are redhead.
They are both?
Yeah, both. But my whole family's a redhead. So both my sisters were redhead. Yeah,
look out! Wow, that's a scary thing. Redheads are like fire. Every redhead I know has been kind of crazy.
Cub card, you didn't miss nothing. We have just worked out all the technical difficulties.
We always have those.
But now we're live. We got it going, and so we haven't even dived into this thing, so you didn't miss nothing.
No, we were just talking about Mike's cool hat.
Yeah, I do have a cool hat on. You probably can't get one of these. They're pretty custom.
Took 2 months. It took 2 months. And then they shipped it. I finally got an email that it said shipped. So I'm like, oh, let's see. I'm going to track it. I didn't know they were in Canada. So it was coming via Canada Air or something. I'm like, oh, good Lord. He's never going to get it.
You should have told me. I got an embroidered dude right here in town. That's what
it was supposed to be a surprise 2 months ago. When 2 weeks after I met you. It was like
yeah, but you ordered this, and then you started telling me about it 2 days after you ordered it.
Because that's how I am. I'm really impatient.
You're like, let me give you this surprise, but by the
He's
way,
like, don't tell me. Mike's volume is pretty low now. All right, let me turn it up.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, I know. Jeez Louise. So
I've been whispering because y'all tell me I was yelling, and then I just talk my normal voice. Y'all think I'm yelling.
No, I turned it up just a hair, so you should be good now. I have some exciting news I want to share though before we dive in.
Oh, well, tell me.
So it's really good, exciting news. So you know how I'm about to be a grandma, right?
Yes.
Well, the doctor told her today it could be any day. He wouldn't be surprised if she had her this weekend. So
have they picked out a name?
Sophia Irene.
Oh, that's a brilliant. Yeah. Irene, I like that name.
That's after my grandma. My grandma's name was Irene.
Oh, nice.
I know, it's really special. So we're really super excited. We're on baby watch. So I keep texting her. I'm like, "Are you having contractions? Are you having contractions?" No.
Now, where is she? Close by?
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna get to go. You're gonna go to the hospital.
She wants me to be in with her. Yeah.
Nice. Well, that'll be fun.
Yeah, I said just give me the word. So if I all of a sudden disappear, you know why.
So you know what you should do, just as a joke? You should go in you're in a live video. Just walk in like, yeah, okay, we're walking into the hospital.
Oh my God, with her legs up in the stirrups.
Not for real. You shouldn't do that for real. But you should totally at least joke.
Oh my God. It depends on how she does. If she's flipping out, I'm not going to do that to her, but that would be funny. Thank you, Amanda Sue. Amanda Sue said, congrats on your 15K. You rocked, Jay.
Oh, yeah. Racked up them 15
Kers. So I did a little survey so everybody could kind of tell me what they're liking so far, what they're not liking, you know, what kind of cases they want to see. You know, old cases, cold cases, missing person.
Did you put in a question there like, do you want more of Dad with the phone or less?
You know, I probably should have put that in there because a lot of people said, you know, stay away from that redhead, Texas Red. He's trouble. That was in the comments section.
I would definitely stay away from Texas Red. Whoever that Texas Red guy was.
Trouble.
Oh my God, you did not.
Oh my God, Barbie. Thank you so much. Look at Barbie B.
Slam that. That's a $99 for the
make you
15K.
holla. Barbie, you're too sweet. I miss you, by the way. Ginger Lock says, damn, Barbie.
Oh, damn.
She said, damn, Barbie.
Ginger Lock says, damn. Oh, shit.
Sister Dharma Prudence. I've never seen you. Look at it. It's a nun. The picture of a nun.
20. Is that?
I don't know.
20K is what they're talking
about.
Oh,
20. Yeah, that's our next goal, right?
Shit, just slam a cold million on that. Why don't y'all all share this video right now then? If that's the only way that happens, kids. Y'all know it's free to share. You can push share on this video right now. Like as you're watching, go share it on your Facebook, share it on your YouTube, go share it to Donald Trump Twitter. I don't care where you share it, just share it. And then 20K, that's going to come.
Sharing is caring.
And it's free. Barbie just gave $99. That ain't free.
I know.
Share for 20. You can share for free. Cha-ching! Share.
You know what? I got 99 problems, but Barbie ain't one.
All right.
I'm just kidding. All right, so let me give everybody a quick recap from the other day because a lot of people don't know what this is even about. So Diana Keel is a 38-year-old mother from Nashville, North Carolina. She went missing a week ago this past Thursday. Her coworkers and her daughter reported her missing, her 18-year-old daughter. She also has a 10-year-old son with this man right here on the screen, this Lynn, his name is Rexford Lynn Keel, but he goes by Lynn Keel. So she went missing. He didn't report her missing, right? He didn't say, hey, my wife hasn't been home in 3 days. So she got reported missing. Her family in Colombia came into my live when I was just talking about her being a missing person. We ended up talking offline. They're all in Colombia, so they weren't here to be here for her kids. So he had a GoFundMe that was already set up for a previous surgery that he had. So we just used that because it was already set up. I'm like, don't worry about, starting a new one. You guys are distraught. You just need to, get the funds to get here. And I just read before I came live that they're coming here Sunday. So all of you guys who donated to that GoFundMe were a part of getting her family here to be with those kids.
That is so awesome.
Isn't that awesome? Like, it makes me want to cry. Like, it's amazing. And it was funny because that night I wasn't even going to go live. I was not feeling it. Like, I don't know if it's like my grieving, like my mom or whatever, but because I've never lost someone like close to me like that. But I've had like these days where I just don't feel like doing anything. We've all had those days. But like that was one of those nights where I'm like, oh, I'm just too tired. I don't really feel like it. It's just going to be another, news story. And I'm like, no, I went and I looked at chat and there were people waiting. I'm like, I can't do that. I can't just not go on when these people are waiting to hear what I was going to talk about. So I went on and then that happened. And I'm like, oh my God, it was like so worth it. Like there was a reason why I went on, I feel like,
Absolutely. No, I mean, it's weird because we don't have schedules, you guys don't, I haven't seen like schedules. You'll do these announcements and stuff. And I've been flirting around with all these like Should we do scheduled events and scheduled times? And sometimes it's just the way you feel, right? And sometimes you're like, man, I really want to talk about this. And you don't want to just get on there and ramble about nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So you had a plan to talk about this. There was a reason for it. Because think about it. Think about what you may have changed. Like, now we're going to get into the case and we'll find more about what they're looking for. But he doesn't have the little boy with him, right? Or he doesn't have the kid. The
boy was when he was being questioned. He was being questioned the night we went live.
Yep.
And the boy was at his parents' house. And her brother was really uneasy about that. He was like, oh, you know, they're with Lynn's parents and we want to get over there. You know, her 18-year-old daughter's away at college. She's got nobody.
Okay. So like, you may have just changed that for them because it happened so quickly. They were able to raise enough funds to get up here, get their family going, and then get that boy before something else happens. But I just look at it like...
And this is the scary thing of it, Mike, is that now this dude's on the run.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's where I was getting at. Like, maybe we got him running because, not we, but like he went on the run because he's involved. Absolutely, probably. This isn't the first time he's been involved probably in something. If history tells us the story, right? I mean,
right. So the kicker to this is that he had a wife in 2006 that died and it was ruled an accident, but it happened at their house there. She supposedly slipped and fell on icy stairs and died. And it was ruled an accident.
These accidental, suspicious I'm reading more and more about suspicious deaths, like all these suspicious deaths. You know, it's suspicious for a grown man to drown. It's suspicious to slip on ice and fall down. It's suspicious to die in these. It's not suspicious to die from a heart attack. It's not suspicious to die from a car accident where somebody was texting or drinking or something. It's so random.
You know what else I found out about this guy? When that woman died in 2006, he actually he went to Colombia and married Diana less than a year after she died.
He married her and then less than a year later she died?
No, she died and then he went online and found Diana. However, he found her on the internet. Went to Colombia in less than a year of his wife dying on the stairs and married Diana and brought her and her daughter over to the United States. So you see on the screen, I have like a description. I don't know if anybody here lives in North Carolina, but hey, you never know. A 1998 Chevy pickup, possibly pewter gold color, with North Carolina registration BBM 9232. And Lynn Keel is 57 years old, white male, 5'10" tall, and blue eyes and blonde hair. And you see his nasty mug on the screen. Hopefully they catch him.
Was this guy? Where was he? Where was his other wife from? Was she kind of from? Do we know her name, or was she?
Yeah, her name actually. I have like an article here where her friend was actually interviewed. Okay. The ex-wife, or whatever you call her, the late wife. Her name was Bess Keel.
Bess?
Bess.
Does that sound? That doesn't sound like a common name.
No. But that's what they're calling her. So, Bess Keel died at the home where Diana Keel lived. And then Bess's cousin asked not to be identified during the ongoing homicide investigation. But Bess's cousin was friends with Diana. So how weird. Like, his late wife's cousin was friends with his current wife.
Oh.
So it says that investigators confirmed Bess died in 2006. The medical examiner ruled it an accident, saying she died after falling and hitting her forehead on the front steps. Then Bess's cousin says, everybody said it didn't happen that way. She grew up there. That was where she was born and raised. The cousin said that Lynn Keel went to Colombia and married Diana less than a year after Bess died. She said it was upsetting because it was the family home and there were questions concerning Bess's death.
Interesting. This lady knew the former wife. She knew that something weird happened. She still married this guy.
Yeah, I think it might have been a case where, like, she wanted to come to the United States, you know?
Gotcha.
For a better life. And she was a hard worker. She was an RN at the emergency room at the local hospital. She had just gotten that job in 2017. So she's a smart girl, you know? But people are coming out and saying now that, you know, their relationship was volatile, that he was possessive, he was controlling. If they went out anywhere, he wouldn't, like, leave her side or, you know, anything like that.
Yeah, because they didn't marry for love.
You know, like, he owned her. He thinks he owned her, I think.
Yeah, he thinks he owned her because he knows that she married him, you know, to better her life. And how long were they? How long has all this? So how long have they been married?
They've been married like 11 years.
So it's been 11 years, but that's enough for people to notice the controlling, to control that real possessiveness. So he is just biding his time or whatever, and maybe he was ready to move on to the next
Well, she wanted a divorce.
Oh, see. Yeah.
She had had enough, so she was talking about getting a divorce and wanting to leave. That's what happened.
Oh, man.
So the 10-year-old, the last I knew, I know people are talking about it in chat, the last I knew, the 10-year-old was with his parents. I don't know now. I mean, obviously, he's probably still with her parents because her family's still in Colombia until Sunday, at least. But I'm so grateful they get to come here, you know?
That's just awesome how that worked out. That was quick, like, because you said even he had that GoFundMe up for a little bit, $70 in there, all of a sudden slam, 500 next, and the next. Who knows what it ended at?
I know.
What it is at, I don't know.
Does anyone know what the GoFundMe got up to, you guys? I don't know if they've ended it or what. But I'm sure the child, the 10-year-old, the minor, is being protected by the police. I'm sure they're not going to, you know, let him be in harm's way. But the scary thing is this guy's on the run. So I have two thoughts about this, Dad with a phone.
What?
I said I have two theories on where this dude is. One, he's on the run. Two, he's killed himself. Yeah. Dad with a phone stepped away for a minute. He probably had to. Barely. I hope his parents aren't like, see what? Killing their spouses instead of a divorce. Well, yeah, I think he felt like he owned her. He pretty much thinks that's so nice. Cub card. I think he thinks that he owned her because he, quote unquote, you know, saved her from, you know, her lifestyle in Colombia and thinks he gave her a better life. So therefore, he thinks that he has some kind of ownership over her. And who knows? He may have family somewhere across the country. I'm confident they'll catch him. But there's the GoFundMe if you guys want to continue to help this family out. I mean, obviously, when they come here, they're going to have to pay for housing. They're going to have to pay for food. You know, they have a lot of expenses once they get here.
I'm back.
Oh, thanks. Oh, so the GoFundMe got up to $1,665, so $1,665.
That was you, girl. I mean, that was literally your live video.
Yeah, there was $70 in it when he sent me the link.
That is.
You guys are amazing.
That is freaking.
That is not me. That is them.
No, but it was you using that platform. slammed 16, right? I bet you slammed 16,000 just peeking over.
1,600.
1,600, but I'm about to say you're gonna slam 16,000 on your subs here pretty quick.
Oh,
it's just funny.
Yeah, it's still open for donations, you guys. So, like I was just saying, they're gonna have food. They're gonna need to pay housing, for hotel or whatever the hell they're gonna, they're gonna have to stay somewhere, and they don't have family members here to stay with, so they're gonna have to pay for everything out of their pocket.
Oh,
Tanny, I don't know if that's enough, but I mean, it helps. Every little bit helps.
I'm sure they had some other people that have stepped up. When people give like that, that's the thing you might not know, and I'm just talking to the people in chat or anyone who gave $1. When people see that, like when the locals see that, when other people see it, they may have contacted, the family may have contacted, but like all these outside people are giving, we want to help give too, and it may not have gone through the GoFundMe, but if you want to continue to help, any dollar amount you give is going to help them get over here, help that family have some closure with what's going on.
Absolutely.
Get the kids. It's really about the kids. Do you want the kids with his parents? I mean,
well, someone said social services might have stepped in, and that could be. But,
yeah, they could have.
But then again, he's still in a foster home then.
Yeah.
But
I'd much rather be with family.
Absolutely. I wonder if they would release a 10-year-old to his 18-year-old sister. I don't see why not.
He would be the closest, or she would be the closest relative.
Yeah, I don't see why not. I don't know. I hate to think that he's with that guy's parents when that guy's on the run, because that might put him in harm's way if that guy decides to, come to his parents' house or whatever.
Man, it's crazy.
Oh, everybody wants an update. We got new peeps.
The update is simple. This guy took off because he's running. He's killed once before. His wife so they've been married about 11 years, but a year before he married Diana, his other wife suspiciously, not so suspiciously, slipped and fell, hit her forehead on a step. That just sounds like that does not sound like a good story. And then he marries another woman. He goes to Colombia. It's kind of you don't want to say mail order, but there's definitely a year later he marries a woman from out of state, out of the country, brings her in, and her child.
I think he actually adopted the older girl.
Adopted the daughter.
Mm-hmm. So he was like the savior, right?
Yeah, and 11 years, it changed their life. It changed the family tree for the daughter. She's in school. She's got an education. Mom did what mom had to do to make sure her daughter made it. And then it got to a point now, the daughter's 18. The daughter has moved out of the house. Mom is not going to stay. Moms will take a lot of stuff for their kids. Moms will take a lot of abuse to keep the family together. Moms will take a lot of abuse if the home life is the best that she can provide. And I feel like now that the daughter turned 18, is out of high school, going on to college, mom said, I had enough. My daughter's out the house. I'm gone. I'm out of here. And he was not going to have it. He probably felt like he was used. He may have been used. I don't got nothing against her. I don't got nothing against the idea of him going and saving her. What I have against it is his former wife died suspiciously. He goes down, brings a woman here. 11 years later, she now vanishes, and
now she's dead. Second wife to die. Yeah.
And now he's vanished. He's on the run.
Mm-hmm. And, that's what kind of pisses me off, is that they called him a person of interest from the beginning. From the beginning, from the day that they found that body, and yes, the body was confirmed to be hers. If he was a person of interest, why the hell weren't they watching him? How did he get the opportunity to skate away and be missing now? And now they're saying he's armed and dangerous. I mean, what the hell?
How big a town is this out of? A pretty small town, yeah?
It's small, and I don't know where it is. I can't pull up a map right now. Maybe Mike can pull up and tell us.
What's the name of the town?
It's called Nashville, North Carolina. Nashville. And I said this from the beginning. I was like, oh my God, please tell me this isn't another Drew Peterson. And Mike says, well, I didn't really follow true crime, so I don't know who that is. But I said, he's got 3 dead wives, and he's in prison. But he got away with it until the 3rd.
It's 5,000. Estimated population was it's a little bit bigger than Woodland Park. It looks like Woodland Park. 5,400. Or it's a little bit smaller than Woodland. 5,460 in 2015.
And where is it near? Is it like northwest North Carolina or
Nash County, North Carolina? No, that's Nashville, right?
Nashville. No. Yeah, Nashville, but it's Nash County. Yep.
Nash County, yeah. Nash County, the town was founded in 1780 and features a rare collection of Victorian Queen Anne-style homes. It's part of the Rocky Mountain, North Carolina Metropolitan Statistic Area. The estimated population is 5,460 in 2015. It sits, it's kind of like, if you look at North Carolina, it's, I don't know.
People are saying near Raleigh.
Yeah, I have to look up it's not a big, it's obviously not a very big county.
Northeast, someone said.
Yeah, it's kind of northeast, but not all the way up northeast. But it's up in the northeast little section there. So.
Oh my gosh, Catherine Morris said, "Oh my God, I just seen that's an hour and a half from me."
So. It's a little small town. Like the main street looks like it's a one light town, maybe 2 lights. Got a little bitty courthouse, a little bitty little shop. And, it looks a lot. It reminds me of where I'm at, right, as far as a small town. So, yeah, and this is how these guys hide, right? They don't want to hide in a place where the police officers are educated and, if there's a woman like this that starts to garner attention, but these little small towns, who knows? He might have been, he might have been on city council. He might have been a part of the town. What was his business? What did he do?
He did not work.
So he's rich. So where did he make his money?
He used to work. He worked in the beginning because I think you have to, in order to, marry someone and bring them back here with citizenship, I think, and someone will correct me if I'm wrong, I know they will, that you have to prove that, you have money or something like that, or you have a job. He did work. I wondered
if somebody asked in chat if he got an insurance policy from the first death. Did he have an insurance? Because if that was accidental death, right, he would have had, if he had insurance on her,
Right, good point. Right.
Yeah.
And I don't know how long he was married to her. That, I never found anything on that. But there is a warrant for his arrest for first-degree murder.
So they've issued the warrant
They issued the warrant, yep.
So did they find her body?
Yes.
Okay.
The night that when I first went live with this, they had a body. They just hadn't identified it. And that was, part of the family when they were in the chat, they were like, we just want to make it clear. We don't know if it's Diana yet.
Gotcha.
But the next day, it came through that it was. Thank you, Jenny. She said, Jenny Hansen said, love you, Jay and Dad.
Aww.
So yeah, this guy needs to be found.
Yeah, he needs to be found. There's a lot of pictures. It looks like, the a couple of traditional media outlets have picked it up and are, at least talking about it.
Yeah, I think it's interesting that the first wife, her cousin came out of the woodwork. because they never believed it. They never believed the story of how she died. The first wife.
So the first, that's who's come out of the woodwork and started talking now?
Yeah. The cousin of the first wife, she said, no one ever believed that's how it happened because apparently the first wife, that was her house she grew up in. And they don't think that she would have ever fallen, because she was so familiar with that home.
Oh, okay.
But she hit her forehead and died.
That just sounds like, that doesn't sound, it's all kinds of weird. There's just all kinds of weird involved in that.
Agreed.
When it comes to it, anytime you hear, like I was talking to somebody the other day about about Patrick's dad. I was talking about Patrick's dad and how he died, and people were like, he drowned. I'm like, when's the last time you heard about a grown man drowning?
How does that happen?
Well, like, I don't understand that, right? So that's what I'm saying. Like, when someone says listen, I can understand slipping and tearing your ACL. I can understand slipping and breaking your arm. I can understand slipping and hitting your head on, like, the railing of it. But slipping and hitting your forehead?
Yeah, your forehead.
Yeah, come on. Come on. That sounded like a hammer to the forehead and then took outside. Like, I just don't understand that. So it's the same thing with a grown man drowning. Like, okay, were you in a boat that sank? Like, because you didn't drown in the river fishing. So unless you were in a boat that sank,
right.
That makes sense, drowning. But just to say a man drowning wherever, I don't know. Or a woman slipping and busting her forehead. I mean, I can understand slipping and hurting yourself. I can understand slipping and maybe even hitting your head if you're an older person. But to hit your head on your forehead while you're just, because it's icy out or any slipping, I don't know. I just don't understand.
Your forehead, you would fall back, if anything.
You fall back. You have your arms. People put their arms forward. They break their arms when they slip. They hurt their knees if you're on ice and you slip wrong or something. But the idea that you slipped and hit your forehead and you weren't able to put your arms out and break your arms, that's how I find it funny, because that's just the natural instinct. That's the way it happens.
And we don't know, like, how Diana died. They're not releasing that. So we don't know, but they're saying he's armed and dangerous, so maybe she was shot.
Okay.
But we don't know. People are asking. The public needs to know, and they're not really releasing that. They're just saying armed and dangerous. But we don't know the cause of death. But I just put a picture of his truck up on the screen. You guys can see that.
It's a pretty...
It's an old truck.
It's an older truck, but they're still, pretty common to see around.
Yeah, especially down south, because they don't have the salt and all that like we do up here, But the color is obviously like I don't know if that's pewter. I would call that more like a tan or something.
I don't know. Is that a blue dress or a pink dress?
Oh God, don't start.
I'm just kidding. Is that a gold truck?
Oh my God.
What do you see, guys? A gold truck or a silver truck?
Yeah, he's on the run driving a 21-year-old truck. But you have to remember, down south, those trucks and cars stay clean because they don't have the salt like we do.
Oh yeah, I had a brilliant one that still be running, but that's not down. I mean, North Carolina is hardly down south.
Well, compared to Michigan.
Okay, you keep telling yourself that.
It is. I know they get snow and stuff, but shoot. There is salt in North Carolina, right? But I don't think it's as much as we get here.
Jay's like, down south in North Carolina.
Shut up.
Down south in North Carolina.
To me, that's down south.
Man, I look at that truck and go, if that Chevy truck ain't broke down now, it ain't gonna break down. It's just gonna go.
Right. But where the hell is he going?
Well, the question would be, does he have any money? Like, I wonder if you could find out in his first wife's death if they had an insurance policy. What if they had a couple $1,000,000 insurance policy?
Oh,
What if they
pewter gold color. Okay, Lynn Keel is believed to be operating a 1998 Chevy pickup similar to this one. That's not his truck. Similar to
Okay,
this one, possibly pewter gold color.
I'll go with pewter.
Okay. Okay, so listen to this. So authorities said the body of the mother of two was found in a wooded area in Tarboro by a North Carolina DOT worker, DOT, Department of Transportation, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Department of Transportation worker Tuesday. Keel was found 4 days after her daughter and coworkers at Wilson Medical Center reported her missing. According to a 911 call, a coworker said she has not been heard of in 2 days. Her daughter has called tonight looking for her. She hasn't heard from her in 2 days as well. Initially, Nash County Sheriff Keith Stone called Keel's husband, Lynn, a person of interest in the case. We're going to be able to put this together. It's just going to take time. We're working and we want to do things right when we do it. Investigators confirmed Lynn's first wife, Bess Keel, died at the home where Diana Keel lived. Ollie was wonderful. She was always happy. She was always kind, Bess's cousin said, using a nickname for Diana Keel. Bess's cousin asked not to be identified during the ongoing homicide investigation. Bess's cousin said she was friends with Diana. Investigators confirmed Bess died in 2006. The medical examiner ruled it an accident, saying she died after falling and hitting her forehead on the front steps. Everybody said it didn't happen that way, Bess's cousin said. She grew up there. That was where she was born and raised. And then, I already read this part, but it was upsetting because it was the family home and there were questions concerning Bess's death, but you ever met Ollie, it didn't matter, the cousin said, which, yeah, Ollie is Diana's nickname. Diana, or Ollie, as she was known to her friends, leaves behind an 18-year-old daughter and 10-year-old son. Her friends say Diana's family in Colombia has made arrangements to travel to Nash County. They're expected to arrive on Sunday. Whereabouts of Rexford Lynn Keel Jr. are currently unknown, and Nash County office detectives are following up on leads.
We asked the question, like, where's he going? Where's he headed? Where's he going to hide? It sounds like, though, he's traveled. He traveled down to Colombia to meet her and to bring her back. So I wouldn't put it past him to try to get out of the country. If he could get out of the country, or it's probably easier if he tried to get out of the country than if he was trying to, stay here. And
I don't know, Mike. I just have this weird feeling in my gut that he killed himself in that truck.
So you think he might be found? The thing is, it's one thing to kill yourself in the middle of the woods and never be found. It's another thing to kill yourself inside a truck. The question will be, will they find the truck and him?
Well, right. I don't know. I just have this weird feeling that he has. That they may dredge up this last death along with this one, and he could be a cooked goose for both of them.
Yeah, I mean, it would be. They wouldn't. I don't know that they would necessarily go after that last one. Only.
Oh wait, hold on, Mike. I don't want to cut you off. I've got Diana's cousins in chat. Marcela. Hi, Marcela.
Sweet.
Very sorry for your loss, Marcela. She says that is not true. My aunt and uncle are not going till Sunday, or I don't know. Tin Sunday. I don't know what she means by that. Oh, Marcella, we were hoping for better news.
Oh, so they
you guys, please be mindful. Marcella is Diana's cousin, and she's in chat right now. So we want to offer our condolences to Marcella. And if you were here the other night, it was Marcella and Javier is her other cousin that was here.
Is that till Sunday, or?
She says my aunt cousin, which would be Diana's brother and mother. Sorry, my aunt and cousin. Are they able to come here, Marcela? It is terrible. I agree, honey. Marcela, I haven't stopped thinking about your family for the past couple days. Thank you for popping in. I understand you're busy and, all of our thoughts are going to your family right now. But can you let me know if you guys are able to come over here, if her mom and Mauricio are able to come here? Oh, look at everybody in chat. So sweet. So sad.
I'm not quite sure how long the lag is on seeing. People say that my aunt and cousin are going. People. No, that's what we were asking.
Well, they're reporting that in the news. She's saying that they're reporting it. It's not true.
Okay, it's not true.
That's not true.
Sure.
Marcela, is it because of funds to get over here? Because of money? How much it costs to get here, or? Not yet. We cannot go there.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you for stopping in and clarifying that, Marcela. I appreciate it.
Yeah, we definitely, it's better for us we want to know the truth instead of just talking.
Absolutely. I did send Javier an email. If you can, let him know I did email him. And if there's anything that you ever want me to clear up, just one of you guys shoot me an email. I'll be happy to do that. You said, yes, it's because of money.
Sure.
I wonder how much it costs to fly here from there. I'm sure it's not cheap. Especially last minute. I mean, I've tried to get a last minute flight, out to Denver to see my son, and it's outrageous. I can't imagine from another country.
Yeah, and then on top of all of that, too.
I mean, we have 200 people in here. If everyone donated $5 to that GoFundMe, that would get them $1,000 right off the rip. Like, if everybody just donated $5. So Sonia says it's about $2,000 to fly here. So they need to get more money for that. See, Lynn Keel said her family can contact the victims advocate group through the district attorney's office. But see, they don't know all of that. They're Colombian. They don't know how our justice system works, and that we have victims advocates. And I'm gonna send her cousin Javier an email tonight. Neen, if you know more about that, the victims advocate group, or some instructions I can give them that would help, if you could email that to me at jisforjustice@gmail.com. I would love to help them get here. She says, Marcela says, it's not only the tickets. The idea would be to bring Diana here.
Yeah, so it's going to be some money for sure.
Yeah.
To move a body, it's crazy. Like you can fly a live person for $2,000, but it probably costs you $10,000 to fly a body.
Thank you, Jenny. Listen, don't donate to me. Donate to them. Donate to them. Don't give me any money. Put it in the GoFundMe that the mods are sharing. Like, I'm gonna take that money from Barbie and I'm gonna put it right back in that GoFundMe.
It's crazy to think, because to navigate that whole system when you're coming from another country,
oh man,
just is a crazy idea to think.
It is. Marcela, I'm gonna try to help you guys as much as I can.
Oh, so yeah, they moved the goal is now 12,000, which actually makes a lot more sense.
It does. I mean, to think
It's going to cost. It probably costs $10,000. I would think it's going to cost anywhere from $6,000 to $10,000 to like move the body, and now unless you like cremate, if they cremated her, if they're actually trying to take her back,
yeah,
it costs money.
That's going to cost a lot. Because if they were to come here, I'm sure that we could put our heads together and get a hotel to like donate. You know what I mean? Like we could put that together easily. Food. We could get them somewhere to stay. I'm sure that somewhere local around there would be happy to help them. Stuff like that. None of that stuff would be hard to get people to donate, food to them or like gift cards and stuff like that for them to eat when they're here and stuff like that. It's just getting her back to Colombia. I don't know what that takes. And sometimes airlines will give you a discount, but I did that. I tried to do that when my mom died and I wanted to get my son home from Denver. Their discount was nothing. I was better off on like a website. It was kind of a joke. But if anybody has miles, they might be able to. I don't know. I don't know what airline it would be. I mean, this is Lynn Keel, Victims Advocate Group will get them what they need. Marcela, you know what? Sonia speaks Spanish. Sonia, can you let Marcela know about the Victims Advocate at the District Attorney's Office there in Nash County? And maybe Sonia, since you can kind of translate, maybe you can help them talk to them or something like that so that they can get some help. I don't know. I'm thinking off the cuff. She said we're kind of afraid.
Like volunteering this. She's like, y'all get on this. Get it happening.
Dude, I'm delegating everyone to do something, but I bet they feel so helpless. I can't imagine. Yeah, Duty Ron would be a good resource for sure. See, Quinny Q, I don't know if they can just take, the daughter could go back to Colombia, but I don't think they can just take the son, the 10-year-old, to Colombia. And I don't know if they really want to come here or if they just want to, get her back over to Colombia to have a proper burial. I don't know what their wishes are. So without knowing what their wishes are, but everything takes money, unfortunately, no matter what they decide to do.
Sonia's speaking Spanish to him now. We're probably going to get...
Is it Sonia?
They're talking now. So.
That's my girl. Sonia. Who's calling you?
Somebody in Canyon City, probably
one of your stalkers.
I think it's like a call-in show, right? I think it's hello. You're on with Dad with the phone.
Hey, Mike, it's Sherry from Canyon.
Hey, yeah.
I'm driving, so I couldn't text into the chat.
Oh my God.
Diana Keel's family needs to reach out to the embassy or the consulate, whichever one we have there.
Oh, I got
because
you.
They're going to need special clearance to come into the country.
Oh, no. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, they'll have to go and they'll either have to have passports or visas, but no.
Or visas.
Yeah, they'll have to get through them.
Somebody should be able to help them from the embassy to get them here at least.
Okay. Yep. We'll tell them. No problem. Thanks for calling.
Aww.
So, yeah, reaching out maybe.
I love these people. Look at that. She had your number to freaking call you to pass that on. I love our people.
Yeah, to reach out to the embassy there and or even it's going to be weird because she was an American citizen by marriage. She had a baby here, so it'll be. So somebody says according to transfer bodies, it could be anywhere from 2,000 to 6,000, according to Google overseas. But,
wow.
So yeah, so reaching out to the embassy may help because there are probably going to have to do some paperwork to even just fly over here. It's just crazy when you're in a different, because I know you have to feel almost helpless.
Yeah, for sure.
trying to communicate and get to the places
and they might be afraid, like she just said, we're afraid. They might be afraid to come here with him on the run. You know, that's scary. I couldn't imagine going to another country with what they just went through and the person who did it is on the run. You know, yeah. I'm scared for the kids and everything else.
Well, and it's weird too that he's on the run and there's the possibility that the grandparents have custody maybe, or if someone hasn't taken custody. Rose says reach out to the U.S. Embassy in Colombia, and maybe the U.S. Embassy in Colombia can help the family work that out. So,
yeah. Sonia said we can also contact the Colombian Embassy here for sure, Marcela. Yeah, we'll do whatever we can, you know, whatever we can do on our end. But right now, what we can do is
we need to catch this guy. They need to catch this Rexford Lynn.
Yeah, see, she said, yes, Jay is right. They're afraid to come here. And I don't blame them. So you know what we can do right now is we can all donate to that GoFundMe.
That'll help them get the body back there for sure. And get.
Yeah, I mean, what a horrible thing to worry about. You've already got, you know, this happening. And with everything else, now he's on the run. And, oh, Lisa Slater, bless you. Just donated $50. That goes straight to Diana's brother. He goes by the nickname Mo. And that's going straight to him. So, going right to her immediate family. Okay, she's going to let her aunt know all this information, which is Diana's mom. Awesome. Thanks, you guys, for all of the information. Thank you, Sonia, for speaking to her in Spanish so she can better understand. Rachel, her husband did. He's up on the screen. That is her husband, and he's on the run. Thanks, everybody, for donating, helping this family. I guarantee you won't regret helping somebody out when they need it, because, man, you do that and it comes back on you twofold one day.
Tenfold, 10,000 times.
Someone's here. I think my son and my pregnant daughter-in-law just pulled up.
Like your son from here? Oh no, your son there.
Yeah, the soon-to-be dad.
Be dad.
Yeah,
we might have a live birth right here on Jay's for Justice. God. The baby is coming.
A live birth. Hold on, I gotta open the door. Hey, are you in labor? No, I'm live.
Oh, God.
So, Dad with a phone just said we might have a live birth right here on Jay is for Justice.
There's no birth.
We'll get 1 million followers. People have been waiting for that giraffe.
Wait,
if we have a live birth, I mean, come on, you can have it for the subs. Think about the subs.
All right, let me try and push her out.
All right, push.
Go walk up and down the stairs a few times.
Oh, that is classic.
Oh my gosh. What? They're in their bed. Oh, they wanted to see the dog. She's so big, you guys.
You don't say that to her.
Well, she just said how big she was. I'll be in there in a minute, guys. Everybody's pretty much in bed. Okay. Casey, oh my God. Casey donated 100. Look at that. Someone said push it real good. Poor Sydney. Poor Sydney. Well, I should go hang out with my kids.
Hang out with your kids.
Yeah, I think we got the word out, which is amazing in itself. Yep, they picked out the name Sophia Irene. They're not, no twins, just one. Just one. She's going to be a little diva.
Sweet. Go hang out with your kids.
All right. Well, I'm going to get off here.
That means I'm out.
Hey, Sherry Wilson wants to know who's going live about Kelsey Barrett tonight. That would be Dad with a phone.
I'll go live tonight about Kelsey Barrett. Wherever Dad with the phone is live. Go to Dad with the phone on. We'll do it on YouTube tonight. Dad with the phone on YouTube at 8 o'clock.
All right, cool.
8 o'clock Mountain Standard Time.
It's 10 o'clock our time, Eastern. Ooh. Okay. All right. Thanks, you guys, for helping that family. We'll talk to you. All right. See ya.